who is dead tired right now, has to get back and back check. As Spencer to the front of the net, kicks out, rebound in front, they score! Braidy Wassilyn in tight, and the Ice Dogs on the board. It's 2-1.
So Patterson on the ice again, this time with he. Wassilyn will man the point, so the Ice Dogs again go. High risk, high reward. Wassilyn, nice job stopping, and then gets the puck, carries it in, gets it to Patterson, shooting, scores! Riley Patterson, the showstopper! And he's won it in overtime for Niagara.
We talk about Patterson's ability to get pucks to the net quickly. Wassilyn does a good job of keeping control of this puck. He sees that Patterson's open, and Patterson's got that NHL shot, and he uses it on this goal to beat Charlie Burns, and what a gorgeous play this is. Wassilyn to Patterson, boom, game over.
As the London Knights have it. Out in the slot, a good look. And a shot, they score. 4-1 to London Knights. They respond fairly quickly to the Petes getting on the board as big Henry Bristevich took the feed from Wassilyn, who picks up another point.
On the draws, won it. There's a tip in front of the net. Wassilyn shakes it home. 1-1.
Puck flies up and past Rogers now. Van Bommel has it. There's a chance. Save is made by George off of Clark on the 2-on-1. Wassilyn's right there for it, battling Roberts. Wassilyn wins that one. Off the post, he scores! Sharp angle shot. You could hear it hit the post, and then likely off the back of Carter, George it in.
Almost a nothing play as he's fighting here with Roberts, as you mentioned. It finally gets around him, and then yeah, just between the...
Now, a little bit of a miscommunication at the line here, and here's a chance for London with less than 10 seconds left. Wassilyn setting up O'Reilly. Here's Woolley, put it wide. Wassilyn side of the goal. There's another chance. Save made by George. They score! Buzzer beater with 1.2 seconds left as Wilmot ends that puck. Flies up and past Rogers now. Van Bommel has it. There's a chance. Save is made by George off of Clark on the 2-on-1. Wassilyn's right there for it, battling Roberts. Wassilyn wins that one. Off the post, he scores! Sharp angle shot. You could hear it hit the post, and then likely off the back of Carter, George it in.
Almost a nothing play as he's fighting here with Roberts, as you mentioned. It finally gets around him, and then yeah, just between the pad.
A little bit of a miscommunication at the line here, and here's a chance for London with less than 10 seconds left. Wassilyn setting up O'Reilly. Here's Woolley, put it wide. Wassilyn side of the goal. There's another chance. Save made by George. They score! Buzzer beater with 1.2 seconds left as Wilmot ends that.
And we have about a minute 10 remaining on the minor to the own sound attacks. Bedkowski. Here's Bemba sent across the line. Cover wait chance. Wassilyn front of the net. Cover shooting. He scores. Tied up. In the minor to the Greyhounds. Here's Cover twisting, turning. Themis. Cover. Wassilyn parked again off that low post. Top of the circle. Chance from the net. Scores! Power! Play goal! Wassilyn!
Through O'Reilly, block it, and then runs into O'Reilly. Now a 2-on-1 developing. Wilmot. Wassilyn scores!
It's an odd man rush here. It's a lefty to a lefty. Look at the way Wassilyn squares around, open up the hips, and goes top shelf with the old Davy.
Evan Van Gorp. Van Gorp gets knocked off into the boards. Pass intercepted. Back that way, they score! Right off the bat, first shot on net makes it 1-0 London.
And the guy that we highlighted right off the top, Braidy Wassilyn, with a beautiful goal getting the scoring started in the first minute of the game. Nice individual effort, goes backhand forehand.
By Sharon, went right off the back of Christopher Brown. Puck taken towards a goal, backdoor feed, scores. And London will connect another power play goal on the season for them, that being their 17th, first of the night. And it's a 3-1 depth.
Another power play here for the Knights. Wassilyn over, one-timer. That didn't take long. Wilmot over the shoulder of Stepan Shurigan. 8:50 left in the second period and a power play goal.
By Froloff, and he just cycles one off. With Patterson, a bit of a weak backhander, but Kevin He helped get it to the neutral zone before he got pulled down by Brstevich. Woolley with a feed. Wassilyn sets it up. There's a shot. They score! Braden Clark, 7th of
territory. Won by the Generals again. Picked off though. Here's Wassilyn. Has a lane. Wassilyn shoots. Scores! Ties his hockey game up. By the big D-man, Wang went off the skate in front of the net and is posted down the length of the ice. Cook, gritty player for London, centering pass, here's a chance, Wassilyn, shot, Hawkins, score, 4-2.
Wassilyn in the high slot, back to the point for Femus, takes the shot, deflected, shot, scores!
Wassilyn here, just the patience, wait, drop it off to the point. What a...
Kill some more time here with just 10 seconds to go.
Tipped in by Clark. She'll let out to play this again. On the boards. That hit Wassilyn. And behind the net is Cover. Moore out of the box. Even strength, but centered out front and right there for it. And they're back looking for more. Bidgood playing around the Oshawa zone. Rogowski, the Oshawa goal scorer, overskated it. Wassilyn, a man in front alone. They score! It's Cohen Bidgood who makes it 4-1 for London.
Change for the Generals, but here's the look at that play again. The Generals can't get it out of their own zone.
Bidgood has the puck off the wall. Dished in for a Mitchell. Waits. Wassilyn shoots! Scores! He needed that one. 4-0. Forwards again, Perreault taken out by Van Bommel. Luke's back there to help his D-man. Essens out to Wassilyn shooting! He scores! That ends up. Quick shot, good pad save by Medvedev off that left pad again. Wassilyn racing down the wing, quick shot, shooting! He scores! Near side here where London will clear the zone. Hartnell can't track it down. Wassilyn wants it, gets it in and out, hard to the net. Dish, front, score! Van Bommel. 10-2, London.
Cover up top, Femus dishes toward Mitchell, off the wall for Wassilyn, back for Mitchell. Mitchell into the slot, Cover fires and scores. Jackson Cover quiets the crowd, and the London Knights strike first. A power play goal for 87 in white.
Everybody up and in tight. Bidgood wins it. Quick shot. Brstevich scores. Tapped in front of the net by Wassilyn. Power play goal. Well, ushered in just across the line. That will allow Van Gorp to hustle down the wing. Van Gorp hard to the net. He goes in behind. Center pass. Chance again. Scores. Wassilyn upstairs. 2-0 London.
To the right of Peter Schlabowski. Right off the draw, Brown tried to move now. A backhand pass from Brown. Another stop, Schlabowski. They score. Schlabowski made the original save.
Next year, hosting the Memorial Cup off the draw, won by London this time. That lob shot was London's first shot. They scored on that one. Bruce Damage pumps it home from the point. 1-0, London. Wheeling in, no, that intended tip for Brown as he was cruising through the paint. Well, Ryan Brown once again for the London. Nice cross-ice feed to Andy Wassilyn. Tapped in front of the net. They score. Looks like Clark will lead it up. Well, Hunter and Wassilyn and Brown and Clark, the veteran. Drop free by Ryan Brown, the former Sarnia Sting. Gets it back to the blue line. Sokolowski with that reach, tags it in front. Brown shooting, score, 3-0. London. Around the base of the boards, Wassilyn up with it, picked up by Clark. Clark dished off. Brustevich wants to return feed. It goes out to Clark. Scores. Clark ripped it home. Wassilyn. Ryan Brown up front for the Knights, and Funk and Mitchell will anchor the deep. Shot in deep, top on it. Ryan Brown wasn't shooting. He scores. What a shot!
Hawkins was there to take that away. Wassilyn spinning this into the middle, loose in front there. Oh, they score!
As you'll see, they'll get it in the zone. And it's just a good back play. McFadden loses sight of the puck. And Hawkins is left unimpeded going toward the net, and he goes forehand, backhand, tuck.
Vakari played it behind the net. There's Paul. Had to go up ice with it, but Wassilyn took it away. Wassilyn, backhand roof score. Braidy Wassilyn over Vakari's shoulder. It's 3 unanswered for London. And they've cut it to 1. It's 4-3.